Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel family. I'm always honored and excited to be in your space, and for those of you guys that are new here, my name is Cassandra. I'm the witch, author, poet, and performer of Magic of Eden. Welcome to your new sacred space, and I hope that you feel honored, joyed, warm, and loved in this space today. We're going to be doing a reading, and this reading has everything to do with what we need to know during the Capricorn full moon. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and check out my previous video where I actually do a chart breakdown for what we can expect during the full moon in Capricorn. And yes, I'll make sure that I have that video linked down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get started shuffling. As a matter of fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to start with a quick prayer. Divine, I thank you so much for spending time with us here today. I approach you with benevolent love and divine intentions. I ask that you please protect us as we immerse ourselves into this tarot reading. Please allow us to open our hearts and protect us as we immerse ourselves into this divine reading that is guided by you. I invite in our guides. I invite in our ancestors. I invite in our angels, beings of light who have the best for our highest and our greatest good. I set the intention that the people and or person listening to this message receives what they need and that they discard what is not needed during this time. I set the intention that my mind is clear of all negative thoughts and personal feelings so that nothing implements or bleeds into the reading. And I set the intention that I receive what I need from this reading as well, and that I have this time to connect with those that are listening and tuning into this message today. Thank you so much again, love divine, for your benevolent love and divine protection. And I ask that you just please cover and protect me as I do this reading. It is set, it is so, it is done. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the reading. And we're going to be working with the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, and I also have my phone next to me, which I'm going to be moving away from us. And yes, so we're going to be doing that. I also got some incense lit that I actually just dipped myself. I've got some of that burning. It is in, is that Belizean Breeze? I can't remember. No, it's not. It's frankincense and myrrh, actually. And it is just so divine. Oh my goodness, you guys. You know, I can't believe that I actually did another chart breakdown. So crazy. I was like, should I do this? And I was like, I don't know if I want to do it because, you know, do I trust myself? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the deal, you know? But anyways, so, and that's what this is all about. It's about being able to trust yourself and know that you have what it takes, and to stop sleeping on your gifts and your talents, and to know that you, just as anyone else can, call yourself what you want, but make sure that your actions are, you know, rooted in integrity, and just do what you can do, and, you know, not avoid what you can't. But it's about you just simply doing what you can do, and just kind of letting yourself just flow with your own energy, and just be safe in your own energy, and come out and share yourself with the world, and really show up and share what you can. You know what I mean? I feel like the full moon in Capricorn always teaches us where we can be independent, where we can be responsible, where we can hold ourselves accountable. And I think that this is you holding yourself accountable for your own healing. This is you holding yourself accountable for what you've done, you know, that contributed to your own, you know, to your own, what do you call it, suffering and things of that nature. I really do feel that. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this one more time. Ooh, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I love that for us. Okay. Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh, I love hearing that, man. Okay, Spirit, what is the first message that you have for us, or what messages do you have? Spirit says that because I did that chart breakdown earlier, that this reading does not need to be that long. So I'm going to trust Spirit on that and just do what I'm, and just give any, and just give any messages that I'm not going to pull all of those cards out. Yeah, I'm not going to, Spirit, yeah, no. I'm not supposed to pull all those cards out. These are enough for now. So this reading, what Spirit is saying, is not going to be that long. If you want more of the chart breakdown, as I stated, then make sure that you go, look at that video. And I'm just going to shuffle until Spirit... Okay, I just want to say this really quickly here, you guys, that there's a lot of energy coming through these cards. And I really do feel like there's just so much coming through. You guys are going through a lot right now. Okay. There's some things that are about to pop off at the time of the full moon. I really do feel that, but I also do feel that you guys are entering into other spaces. You guys are allowing yourselves to be a bit more vulnerable. You guys are allowing yourselves to be more trusting, and you're really taking your time to see what you've contributed to your own life. Spirit is asking you to check in with yourself. Spirit is asking that you see what you have implemented, what you need help with, where you have given, and also Spirit is asking you to vocalize what you need and where you need to be given things. And I really do feel like this is a call for you to really just tune in again to the things that you need. Let me move these to the side. Oh man, you guys, there's a lot of energy. Okay, I really want you guys to take your time. Okay, and of course the Empress is here. I really want you guys to take your time, because I feel like this sense of anxiousness, especially surrounding duties and responsibilities. I hold with me the responsibility to articulate myself in a way that is very clear so that you can get what you need. So I really do feel right now that what I'm feeling is there's somewhere that you see yourself going. There is something that you want to see play out, and there's something where it's like, okay, I want this thing. I know that I want to see this in my reality. I know that these are the things that I want to do, and I want these things to show face. But for some of you guys, what I'm hearing Spirit say is that there's a lack of trust. There is a lack of trust either with other people, with other groups, or even with yourself. And Spirit is saying that at the time of the full moon, this is you being able to detach from these different groups or move away from these other groups of people that you once were in, because there's something about you being in these groups that are just not conducive to what you are trying to experience in your life. And I really do feel like this is a time where I kind of see you sitting at a table and you're showing an interest. It's like you're at like this gathering and you're just like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. Like it doesn't feel right for me. This space feels too small. Like I feel like there's something in you that wants to expand, and Spirit is saying, yes, like you do want to expand, but there's something about you being here now that is just not supporting you. It's not supportive, and Spirit is saying that you want to move into a space where you can be supported because you've given so much. Now it's time for you to be given to, and now you're in a space where what I'm hearing Spirit say is that there's someone else that needs to show up for you. I don't see any of the King or Queen cards here, but I do feel like you're moving. Wow. As I say that, the Queen of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck here. I really do feel like even though she's reversed, I'm going to read it as just what it is, not just in reverse position, but it almost kind of feels like there's this need to kind of talk to someone that can help you during this time, and you allowing somebody else to show up for you in a way that is supportive. And I feel like as you progress and move forward into this space of maturity, I really do feel like it's important for you to know that the spaces that you're in with these groups you've not outgrown, because you are now the elder in that space. And because the people that were once around you they're not ready to receive you. They're not ready to receive your wisdom. They're not even ready to receive wisdom themselves. They are not growing. Spirit is asking you to get up and walk away. And Spirit is asking you to look out into the world to see really what it is that you really want and need. Because being in this space right now it's limiting you. And for some of you guys, you do have friends that are spiritual. You do have friends that want to see you win, and Spirit is saying that it's time for you to return to those groups. I really do feel that, of course, with the Empress card here with the Page of Pentacles, this is bringing me to planting the seed and seeing that seed grow and expand and evolve. There is something that is growing. There is something that is being nurtured. And I also feel that I just heard Spirit say you're tending to something. You are tending to. So this is requiring you so that whatever it is that you're tending to, whatever seed you're planting or thinking about planting, that thought will grow into something beautiful should you nurture that thing. There is such beautiful, divinely feminine energy here. It feels very warm. It feels very loving. It feels very fresh, very new. I'm seeing some type of emergence. I'm seeing something or someone giving birth and surrendering to the birthing process. I'm being brought to delivery, like birthing and delivery, where you feel all the intensity of the pain and the contractions, and then you allow your body to do what it does. You surrender, Hangman, to this process, and you allow yourself to just allow your body to do what it does so that it can eventually birth that thing that you have within you. There is a world within your womb space that is wanting to be born, but it's going to take you getting up and moving and pivoting away from these old other groups. I do feel right now that Spirit is saying that you have everything you need right in front of you in order to make sure that these things do come into play and come into your reality. But it's going to take you allowing yourself to shift and change. It's going to take you to allow yourself to just be open, and you are going through a major transformation now, like you are. And I really do feel that at the time of the full moon in Capricorn, this has everything to do with you leaving the old world behind and you stepping into a new one where you will be embraced, where you will take with you the many lessons that you learn and implement them so that you can actually experience the life that you do want moving forward. I don't know why with the Three of Wands here, I'm seeing you just kind of get ready and you're about to go out there to that water and you're about to surf and you are about to really show, yourself. You're going to show what you're made of, and you are no longer a novice. You are someone who was advanced. You are advancing. You are maturing. You are evolving. And I really do see that, even the way that you work your magic is different. Like there's this level of difference here with this pull. There is so many different things that I see happening with this. Now, the Magician card makes me feel like there are things that you are working to shift, and you are peering into reality, and you're peering into the cosmos, into your consciousness, and into the void to see what you want to pull out, and you are acting on those things. I'm also seeing revelations being revealed here. I'm seeing so many revelations happening and showing face to you. I feel honestly like this makes me feel really good, and the reason is because with this, oh my goodness, the Five of Cups is here, so is the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Cups, Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like with this Five of Cups energy here, this has everything to do, especially with the Three of Wands sitting right above it. This is you leaving the hurt, the pain, and everything behind, because it's not needed where you are. And Spirit is saying that you, along this journey, you're being called to forgive yourself for what you've done to yourself to contribute to your own pain and loss, and also to forgive yourself for what you've done in the past to others and what you've contributed to them as well. I really do feel like at this time I feel healing happening, especially with the Sun card sitting right next to the Five of Cups. This brings this energy of healing. Like this really does feel like what's being highlighted here is this pain, and you liberating yourself from that pain, from that loss, from that sadness. And I really do feel like you're in a space where the Spirit is asking you to focus. Spirit is asking you to meditate. Spirit is asking you to ground yourself, because there's so many different changes that are happening around you right now. And Spirit really does want you to pay attention and to focus on what you are, building for yourself. This is a legacy that you're building. This is something that is worth more than what money can buy here. This is you really stepping up and stepping out as this new version of yourself and this new way of being. You may have a very youthful look to you, but your soul, your energy is experienced, it's seasoned, it's elder-like. And also Spirit is saying that elder-like energy is with you, or the elders are with you. Just the other day, or the other rising, I actually had a dream, and Spirit told me myself that, you know, the elders were with me. I know that that message is not just for me, it's also for you guys as well, is that go to your spiritual team and know that elders are with you, elders are watching you, and elders are here to support you. It's so interesting because we do have the Fool card here, the Knight of Cups is here, and the Four of Wands is here. I feel like with these energies that are coming out now, is that this is a call for you to really just embrace the journey and just celebrate how far you've come, celebrate where you're going, celebrate where you've been, and also celebrate, you know, what's about to happen for you. I really do feel, for whatever reason, if this is a relationship, I do see you guys, you know, entering into new relationships that are long lasting. I do see you guys, if this isn't a relationship, is that you guys are entering this new space in your work, in your family, you know, in your own personal life, where not only you can celebrate, but it feels very emotional, and it feels like you're learning how to take your time and enjoy the process of travel. This does feel like travel for some people. It feels like you're going somewhere, like you're literally going somewhere where you can experience all that there is to life, where you can enjoy yourself, where you can enjoy the people around you. I do see gift giving here. This to me looks like some people receiving gifts. It looks like a gift. It looks like a party, like an engagement party, or like a baby shower, or it looks like some type of something where you're being given something, or like a gift. Now, the gift can be wisdom that's helping you move forward into this next space. And now, of course, we have the Fool card again with the Magician. You guys already know, if you guys read or listened to my last video, we talked about the Fool card and we talked about the Magician card. And the Magician, in conjunction with the Fool card here, is that, you know, the Magician is pulling from this void here. The Magician is pulling from all things that exist, and what it's doing is the Magician has a direct link to consciousness. It has a direct link to the divine. It has a direct link to the void, to the eternal, especially with that infinity sign on the hood here, you know, on the top of the head, on the crown. This has everything to do with this eternal connection that we have to the void, and how we can pull from this space of nothingness and everything to warp and change a reality as we see fit. And I really do feel like at this time, especially with the cards that are at play, especially at the time of the full moon, this is us allowing ourselves to forgive, not to forget, but to move on and to heal from the things that plague our minds, that keep us disconnected from source. Because in our actuality, we are source. We are the source. We are all a part of the source. And the more that we allow ourselves to invest and to dive into, you know, our minds and like who we know that we are, and into our power, the better lives that we'll live. You know what I mean? Like, we'll feel more fulfilled. I do feel that you're moving into a space of maturity. Oh, okay. You're moving into a space of maturity with the Queen of Wands here in a reverse position. I don't know why I feel like this is Spirit asking you to trust yourself, and to also come out and share and have fun. You know what I mean? Like, just come out. Like, there's no need to be afraid. Like, some of you guys, I'm hearing that you're hesitant. Like, you guys are hesitant or reluctant to show up because you just feel like a little timid. Capricorns, I want you guys to please come out and enjoy yourself. I want you to show the world, you know, if you want to, you know, Spirit wants you to come out and show the more fun side of yourself, the more exciting part of yourself, because they're all needed. You know what I mean? Like, they are all parts of you are needed, you guys, okay? All parts of you. That doesn't feel right. Okay, that feels right. You know, all parts of you are needed. There's so many cards coming out. Like, okay, you have your queens are coming up in reverse. This energy really, the only queen that is not here is the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Cups here. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. You guys, I really do feel that if you are not moving with high higher wisdom or divine wisdom, then you can risk tarnishing relationships that you've had if you are not moving with the space. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have here the King of Cups. I really do feel that if you're not moving from a space of maturity, then you can expect a long-lasting impact to be had on your life and also on your relationships. I do feel that Spirit is asking you to ground. Spirit is asking you to check in with your emotional body. Spirit is asking you to get out of your head. Spirit is asking you to let things go that are no longer needed for you, to leave them where they're at, to bury them in what has been buried, to allow that to be nourishment to this thing that wants to grow, so that new life can grow from what has been buried. I do feel that Spirit is asking you to ask the questions, to speak up, to say the things that you need, because some of you guys were in spaces where you felt like you were dishonored. Spirit is asking you to speak up on those things, especially because if you guys listened to the last video, we talked about with Mercury making a beautiful trine to Chiron. Speak up about where you've been hurt. You know what I mean? Like, speak up and be an advocate for yourself. This is that time for you to speak with maturity, to speak with wisdom, to speak with a higher knowing, so that you can not only foster in healing, but so that you can move on with your life. Because there's so many things that you're doing for yourself, that you're building, and the last thing you want to do is take with you these things that are not needed, because when you do that, you risk tainting the new life that you're walking into. You guys are walking into a new life. What I'm hearing is that Spirit is saying that you're creating a whole new identity for yourself. You are coming out as someone that, it may shock people, and it's okay that it does. That has nothing to do with you. I feel also that Spirit is saying that in order for you to advance in your career, advance in your love life, advance in, every other aspect, it's going to require another version of you to come out. It's going to take you being more mature. It's going to take you, doing things a bit differently, being a little bit unorthodox, but also allowing your foundation to support your sovereignty, to support your individuality, to support your uniqueness. Whew. I really do feel that for you guys happening. I really do feel that. I really do feel like at the time of this full moon, the messages that we're being given are to really help ourselves do the work, right? It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. It's so interesting because I do feel like this does connect me to the Eight of Pentacles, which I don't see here, but we do have the Five of Pentacles that I didn't even notice until now. We have the Five of Pentacles here, and we also have the Six of Pentacles. What are you contributing to? I do feel like, talk about how, or think about what you're contributing, right? That doing the work is imperative. Capricorn is the energy that does the work. It does what it needs to do. It makes sure that it is accounted for and that it takes responsibility and accountability to know, okay, this is what I need to do. Okay, what is this card? You can do what you need to do in order to make a result. This is not a time for you to be lazy. This is a time for you to set your intention and do the work, because the only thing that is stopping you is you. The only thing that is prohibiting you from doing what you need to do is you. The only thing that is stopping you from creating the life that you want is you. When you do the work and when you show up for the party, when you show up to your own party, and when you show up for this role, Spirit says that, okay, then you will get what you need and you will get what you want, because you are trusting yourself enough to even to play the part. You're trusting yourself to do what you have to do. Bet on yourself if you're not going to bet on anybody else, and trust yourself also throughout this process. All right. Now we also have, we have quite a few things here. We have moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. I feel like right with this card, though, I'm not going to lie to you. I see you guys leaving away from your old 9-to-5 jobs. I just heard the word employment. You're either looking for other employment or you're going to start becoming more of an entrepreneur. I really do see a lot of initiations happening, especially at the time of the full moon. I do see a lot more leadership things happening, and I do see, it looks more like entrepreneurship. I see some of you guys moving from a part-time career to a full-time career. Call that in for yourself if you haven't already. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. This has connected me directly to the Magician card here. And also remember that complaints are just like this, like it said, they're affirmations of victimhood. When you're complaining about something, you're saying, oh my God, like, why is it this way? You're questioning, and you're not realizing that you actually have the power to change what you don't like. You have the power to change what makes you feel uncomfortable. And sometimes this discomfort can actually lead to beautiful things. It can lead you to actually doing the things that you know that you need to do. And it can put the fire under your toes to get yourself moving so that you can create change and manifest what you want, right? Because even though, our thoughts are intangible, right? They have nothing, bounding them to anything. Right? But our actions, it's going to take a little bit of time sometimes for those things to manifest, because when it comes to certain things, we do have to do the work. And so it takes a little bit longer for the physical realm to catch up to our thoughts, to what we think and things of that nature. So no complaining, make sure that you see the things that happened in your life before as just simply things that just happened in your life, and that they're leading you to things that are better for you. Okay? Like, it may come as an annoyance sometimes when we complain about things. It's like we don't like it when things change suddenly, and so we sometimes complain, or we don't like what is going on around us, and so we complain. And sometimes I do feel that when we complain, we're looking for some type of validation. For some people, Spirit is saying, instead of looking for that, do the work, put it in, make it change yourself. All right? Clearing debts. I love that. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. I really do feel that with this, I feel like there's some things, especially with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, we have to make sure that we are doing the things that we do to clear the debt. I see people's credit scores boosting and increasing. I see people clearing things off of their credit score, your 1099Cs, your 1099As, whatever it is you're working with, working with anything, paying off debt, student loans, all of those things. And the things that have you bound, that are contractual, that make you feel anxious, or that keep you away from this emotional fulfillment, or that make you feel like you're suffering, or like you're limited, or like you're lacking. I see you clearing yourself away from those debts, or setting your attention to be clear from those debts, so that you can have a better, more stable way of living in all aspects. Gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. I feel like being grateful for the journey, being grateful for the things that you've gone through, being grateful for your ability to show up anyway, being grateful about how far you've come, and also being grateful for where you are, because all of these different elements play a role in your story. And before you know it, you will share your story, and every single little detail counts, because it makes up this big picture of what you're creating. It makes up the whole. These little tiny details make up the whole. And so be grateful for yourself. Be grateful for the things that have happened. Be grateful for the people that were around you. And when I say be grateful for the things that have happened, I mean that in the most healed spiritual way possible, right? That is the way that I mean that. Last card here, bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. I do feel that when we hang out with nature, with trees, with our pets, and we immerse ourselves into the moment without worrying about what's happening on the outside world, we can actually take that time and use that time to clear the debts, to express gratitude, to relieve ourselves from complaining, to really think about how we can take action, and also to think about the things that we want to see play out. And when we connect with nature, what we're doing is we're actually connecting to ourselves, because nature is a direct reflection of what we are on the inside. And also nature reflects what we don't have or what we lack. So, tuning in with nature can help you tune into your inner voice, because you're quiet. You're not surrounded by all these different thoughts and feelings and things that are going on in the world. You take time for yourself. You take time, with nature, to connect with the divine. I see all of those things helping you during the time of the full moon in Capricorn. Really taking the time to ground yourself in your body through meditation, taking the time to ground yourself to help to alleviate, to help alleviate what's going on. I don't know why, you guys, I feel like I want to put these back. Yeah, I'm gonna put those back. I'm gonna leave these though. Yes. So, yeah, connect with your body. You know what I mean? Connect with your body, fast, restrain yourself, heal yourself from any addictions. By the way, real quick, I just want to let you know that nobody heals you. They give you the information for you to heal yourself. If you choose to match that vibration, then you choose to match that vibration. And that is how you heal. Never let anybody tell you that they healed you. If they told you that they healed you or that they can heal people, they're speaking from an ego standpoint, because no one heals anybody. The body heals itself. You heal yourself. No one heals the body. The body heals itself. The person can use their knowledge and their expertise to give you knowledge on how the body can heal itself. That is what the truth is. So door to personal healing and happiness. Absolutely. Like, this is definitely one of those times where when you do the work and you express your gratitude and you really trust yourself throughout this process, you can definitely open the door to personal healing and happiness. I do want to take a moment and look at this beautiful rainbow here, because the rainbow does connect me to miracles, and the rainbow does connect me to this angelic light, and it connects me to the universe and to the stars that are shown through rainbows. I don't know why this rainbow is bringing me to miracles for whatever reason. And I really do feel that with this beautiful land, if you see, you have these beautiful birds here. It looks like a dove and it looks like a peacock. And I really do feel that this is purity. This is, a display of all the beautiful things that you can find when you allow yourself to maneuver and pivot into this change. When you allow yourself to change, and when you allow yourself to move out of your own way, you can definitely experience more happiness, 100%. Like, I do feel that healing is on the way for you guys, physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, all those things. Angel of balance. I love this because I do feel that with balance here, we talked about balance in the last video, where we talked about how learning how to balance our career, our public standing and things of that nature, and also our public life with our private life, with our home life. And I really do feel that right now you're being asked to lessen the workload to bring balance between your home environment and your public career and things like that. And also so that you can have balance within yourself. So Spirit is asking you to lighten the workload. Take some time off of work if you can. Well, you can, if you decide to. Take some time off of work to go travel, to do things that help bring you back to a balance with not only yourself, but with your family and things of that nature. I don't know why that's coming through here. Deceit. Oh, okay. I have to sit with that for a second. And then woman holding a heart here. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and then broken heart. I do feel that you may find information where someone may have done or said something that you found hurtful or deceitful. I really do feel that with this deceit card here, I really do feel that you're starting to become more awakened and aware of the lies that have been told, especially because full moons do tend to put things on display, and they do tend to reveal things that were secretive or kept in secret. I do feel that whatever information that you're going to be getting at the time of the full moon can help you move and help you know what to do in order to do whatever it is that you need to do. Like, this information is going to help you ultimately know how to move. And I feel that instead of you reacting, I'm hearing Spirit say okay, I just heard the words, hold your tongue. Be very careful as to what you say and how you say it when you are dealing with people who have been a certain way towards you, or who have shown this like deceitful, snake-like behavior. I hate to say snake-like though, because I feel like snakes are very wise and wisdom, but in this case, for lack of better terms, who show the shadow aspect to snake behavior, I want you to remember that Spirit is asking you not to overreact. Also, what you find may hurt you. Also, allow yourself to, despite what you feel, on like an emotional level, to move with reason and rationality. Spirit is asking you not to take these things personally, right? Now, the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, I do feel like fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I really do feel like this is dealing with communicate. Gabriel helps us to communicate. So if there's anything that you're having trouble with, Archangel Gabriel is here to help you. Archangel Gabriel is directly connected to Mercury. So I really do want you to take the time to talk to Archangel Gabriel for any matters concerning what you want to say, and to help you to find the words to say to help you through this next process of healing in your life, especially at the time of the full moon in Capricorn. And also the fifth chakra being the throat chakra, this has everything to do with you being careful as to what you're communicating and how. Because sometimes the things that you say can hurt people, and sometimes the things that other people say can hurt you. And so as Archangel Gabriel for help with communicating, Archangel Gabriel is an amazing angel to work with, when you are dealing with poetry, writing, communication, and things of that matter, dealing with the mind. And, if you need help with the way that you think, Archangel Gabriel is definitely one that you want to work with. This archetype is intense energy, but beautiful energy nonetheless. Okay. All right. And we're going to work with our last deck here, Sacred Destiny Oracle. Whew. You guys still there? Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate that. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if it does help you, and also share this with someone who needs it. And please make sure that you subscribe and also leave a comment. All right. I used these cards the other night, and I just want to make sure that the cards are shuffled really well. Courage. Oh man, I love that. That is so beautiful. I feel that this full moon definitely is going to take, any type of leadership or any type of advocacy or you speaking up does take courage. It does, especially in today's age. It really does take courage. And so I feel like with this courage is like, no matter what things look like, they may appear to be, hard to deal with. It may appear to be impossible to deal with, but Spirit is saying courage. Courage to face the things that you feel that are adversities to you. Divine, please give me the courage I need in order to overcome this obstacle. Please give me the courage to be able to ride the wave of things that I find tumultuous. Spirit, please give me the courage to conquer this tide and to conquer it by surrendering. Spirit, please give me the courage to be myself in any given situations. Spirit, please give me the courage to overcome my greatest fears and my greatest obstacles by surrendering and knowing that I have everything that I need and all that it takes in order to be whole, in order to thrive, in order to experience the most beautiful life that I possibly can. With this courage card, this is bringing me to prayer. Because when you pray for courage, courage does not automatically become you. It does not magically become you until you are put in a situation, or you are in a situation where you are required to channel your inner courage. It takes practice. It takes doing. It takes doing the work. And that is what Spirit is saying. You have prayed for courage. Now is your time to show your courage. And now the cards don't want to come out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Blessings. Oh, what was that? Release. Oh, I love that, you guys. Oh man, that's so beautiful. Okay. So we have courage, we have blessings, and we have release. I really do feel that courage and release are together. Spirit, please give me the courage to release all things that are blocking my blessings. Wow, love it. Spirit, please give me the courage to release all things that are blocking my blessings. Please give me the courage to release all things that are no longer meant for me so that I can welcome in the new blessings that are trying to enter into my life right now. I love that for you. With this release here, this is bringing me to the death card. Delight. Okay. And then the last cards here, we have, woo, reaction and freedom. Yes. you guys, I really do feel like with these cards coming out too, is that this has everything to do with us, you know, just simply taking the action so that we can take the action to release the things that we have attached ourselves to. It takes courage to release the things that are no longer for us because we know that we want freedom. So we have the courage to act on releasing the things that are blocking our blessings so that we can obtain freedom and bask in delight. That is so beautiful to me, and I 100% love that for you. I also see at the bottom of our deck here, we do have adventures. With us having adventures, and also, wow, I'm just gonna pull. Damn, this is so beautiful. Healing the chaos, going forward, and adventures. I really do feel that this is definitely a space of new life that is happening for you now. And, you know, going forward, I really do feel like before you go forward, there's a need to heal the chaos, to heal the hurt, to heal the pain. This healing chaos is directing me, or is connecting me to the Five of Cups here. That's and the Light Seer's Tarot. I love the fact that when it says healing chaos here, there's so much beauty surrounding the chaos, and there's beauty in the chaos. And the reason why is because chaos is a direct reflection of divine feminine energy. And when chaos is healed, we allow our divine feminine energy to come through and pass through, which is connecting me here to the Empress card. And now I feel like the reason why we have so many queens in reverse here is because the divine feminine energy here is being healed as well. And I feel that when we allow ourselves to be in this divine feminine space, that is how we heal the chaos, by being more receptive, by allowing ourselves to receive the help that we need, by knowing that healing the chaos is helping us transform, right? So that we can get what we need. And moving forward, we are keeping focused on the things that we see that are more fulfilling for us. So at the time of the full moon in Capricorn, I really do see you guys letting go of a lot, releasing a lot, tapping more into this divine feminine energy, but also tapping in to this element of leadership. I see you guys tapping into your ability to just trust yourselves, and I see you initiating these conversations. I see you letting go. I see you releasing. I see you moving away from things that you no longer need. I do see you guys moving from a space of maturity and learning from your lessons, expressing gratitude for where you have been, expressing gratitude for where you're going, and just simply loving and trusting yourself through this process, you guys. I see you becoming people who are wise, you know, embracing this elder-like energy that you have. I see you talking to your elders, asking for help with healing, and also what I see you doing, growing, evolving, expanding, setting your intention for those things. I love you guys, and I really hope that this reading did help. I hope that it makes sense. I want to invite you guys to visit me online at CassandraTurner.com. You guys can also hold my hand over at Magic of Eden on Instagram, where I share, you know, different things, you know, insights and things of that nature that can help us all go home. I am holding your hand. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video.